Bitcoin just crashed below $69,000. Most of you are bleeding right now. You bought the hype at $82,000 and now you're trapped in losing long positions. You're panicking with zero idea of what comes next. But I'm feeling amazing. My short position from $80,600 is printing massive profits today. I told you this entire push to 82,000 was a fake exit pump before a global wipeout. This dump has just started and our target is $60,000 at the absolute minimum. I tried to short this market more than 10 times around $80,000 and got stopped out. Now this single trade is paying back all those small losses 10 times over. I'm not closing this position because the market is showing extreme weakness. Look at the data. My indicators say buy on the short time frames, but doing that right now is a deadly trap. The funding rate is positive. This means the uneducated crowd is still aggressively trying to buy this dip. The long-short ratio is higher than 2. There are twice as many long positions as short positions. The big players will push the price down just to liquidate those longs. Bitcoin broke below $73,000 with zero buying reaction. We just broke the 0.618 Fibonacci level on the daily chart and confirmed below it. The weekly time frame looks terrible with 4 massive red candles in a row. We are testing a weekly imbalance right now, and if we don't get a bounce today, the next days will be completely red. The monthly candle closed red with a massive wick on top, and June is already dropping. This drop will destroy the $60,000 support to take out all the liquidity. After that, Bitcoin will break the $49,000 level. My ultimate target for this bear market is the $30,000 to $40,000 zone where the bull cycle started. That is where the massive monthly imbalances are still open. While Bitcoin drops, you need to watch the specific altcoins. Hyperliquid is at its all-time high above $70. It refuses to fall right now, but if Bitcoin goes to $60,000, this coin must crash too. Finding a short entry here is hard because the coin is strong. I'm currently in a floating loss on my short position. Don't rush your entries. Wait to see how the weekly candle closes. If it closes red with a long shadow on top, that is your signal. The first target for Hyperliquid is below $70 and then it will drop to $55. ZCash is also holding near local highs. You can try a short position here with a strict stop loss above $650. The market target is down in the $400 support zone. Neo Protocol is bouncing back toward its local highs after a correction. This coin is holding up well despite Bitcoin dropping because it has strong artificial intelligence narratives. I would not touch futures here. It is too risky. Just buy it on spot. I expect it to reach 3.8. Saylor gave a 2 times return on use, but it already looks like a massive exit pump. There is no clear setup here, just take it on spot if it drops to 0.18 or below 0.2. Solana is showing total weakness. It is not bouncing at all. Solana will break $75 very soon, then $67 and hit straight to $50 where I will look to buy. Chainlink is melting away. It is hidden straight below $7 where you can accumulate it cheaper on spot. For traditional assets, gold is my global short from 5,340, but locally I'm in a long position targeting $4,600. We left a shadow there and the market loves to fill those shadows. You can look for a short entry around 4,600 to 4,650 with a stop loss at 4,000 $770. Globally, gold will break below $4,000. My short trading bot on Bitcoin has been running for over 200 days with a $14,000 deposit, and it is making massive profits right now. I'm long on oil because the geopolitical situation is getting worse, and our technical target is $113. Look for long entries anywhere below $90. The S&P 500 index keeps setting new all-time highs, but it is historically overvalued. It has 10 green weekly candles in a row. A red week is coming very soon. I'm looking for a short entry here. The market will likely peak this month around the SpaceX initial public offering and then reverse hard. Now look at why this crash is completely inevitable. The smart money is running away. Warren Buffett just dumped his core holdings like Visa and Mastercard, cutting his assets by 95%. He is sitting on a record $400.7 billion in cash. The stock market is more expensive today than it was before the dot-com bubble or the 1929 Great Depression. Bloomberg data shows the market is more expensive than 99% of all human history. Michael Burry just exposed that the entire artificial intelligence boom is a fake bubble. He proved NVIDIA is hitting over $5 billion in fake chip sales through an off-balance sheet shell company to fund Elon Musk's supercomputer. This entire scheme is heavily leveraged 16 times over using your pension funds. Even the biggest crypto bulls are secretly selling. Strategy just sold Bitcoin for the first time in 4 years. They dumped 32 coins for $2.5 million at $77,000. The volume is tiny, but the narrative is broken. The man who said never sell just pressed the sell button. There was a 20% probability of this happening on Polymarket, and they executed it right at the end of the month to make massive money on insider bets on Polymarket. To make things worse, Iran just walked away from negotiations with the United States because of the escalation in Lebanon. Oil prices instantly jumped over 8% to $94 as Iran orders a complete blockade of the Strait of Hormuz. Donald Trump confirmed the United States military will maintain its naval blockade in response. Negotiations are completely dead, and the global liquidity squeeze is accelerating. Do not buy this dip. Keep your cash ready. Subscribe to the channel. We continue tomorrow.